Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
The kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too.
Good evening.
Hello. And I did just find something that probably a lot of people know. But do you know why Coca-Cola has yellow caps during the holiday season?
No idea.
Oh, okay. The yellow caps on the Coke bottles actually tell the buyers or potential buyers that the soda is kosher.
Oh. Huh. I wonder if it's really true, though. Hey, Carrie and Gillen. Because, well, in my limited knowledge, kosher is not just about ingredients, but it also has to be like supervised by a rabbi, like with meals and stuff.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they actually have like a rabbi signing off on their whole production system. Or if they're just saying, well, it doesn't contain any pork or seafood.
To be certified kosher, I would imagine that they would have to have a rabbi.
ASTD.
Hello, Killen.
Don't talk to him. He knows what he did.
Uh-oh.
And then there's this little buddy. Buongiorno, Signor Ariel.
Bon voyage. I don't know.
Killen actually
studying.
Killen actually made you take pity on Finkel today. That's what he did. Yesterday
and
it was
how
me.
I hate that.
What did Killen do?
Hi, the Vigilance Committee.
Yeah,
This morning we were all over at Finkel's. I think you were there too.
I caught it at the very end, and then y'all left. I didn't know.
Well, Finkel was starting his rambling. Master Sergeant retired came up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Got him sort of back on track. Master Sergeant retired left. And he started rambling again, and I said it was somebody else's turn to babysit him. And Muxter ended up going up there.
Oh, okay.
And then Vips came up just long enough to rage quit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he rage quit?
Yeah, he wouldn't admit it, but I told Finkel not to play the video that Vips wanted to play, and then Vips immediately left because I started premiering it. Is that the word I want? Anyway, I previewed it, and I saw where it was going. I said, "Cut it," and Finkel, of course, for some reason, trusted my opinion more than Vips, and Vips just left.
Hello, Kurt.
How's everybody doing tonight? Just Killen.
Getting ready for another work week.
Yeah, unfortunately. Maybe
You know what I hate about the holidays? I don't get any days off.
I don't get any on, but yeah, I don't get any off either. You choking on your pills
I
over there, bro?
cashews. Oh, yes, I
Oh,
did take my pills.
His
nice.
dill pickle cashews.
Oh, never had that.
By the way, they are good. I,
Got it.
I caught up with the recent um, episode of Landman, and I really like it. People were telling me to check it out, so yesterday and today I binged the first 7 episodes. It's
What
really
show is that?
Landman. It's by the same guy that did Yellowstone, so if you like his style, you'll like
Oh,
this.
okay. Yeah, yeah. I think you guys were talking about that last time. Yeah.
Yeah, man, if we're talking about on Finkel's today, because I mentioned in Cliff said, "Oh, I really like that show."
Okay.
So there, if you don't trust me, trust Mister used to have a beard.
Kart's
You know,
here
Billy
because
Bob.
she missed all the gossip yesterday.
And you know, once again, it's like Stallone in that Tulsa show.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
The
Billy
kid,
Bob is playing
whatever.
his age. He's not pretending to still be 50 years old or whatever. I like
Right.
old guys play their age. But he's also got a wife that I would have kicked out the door a long time ago.
In real life or on the show? Yeah.
Oh, on the show, his wife is a
Yeah.
wacko.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Donna.
Hey, Donna, glad to see you.
Hey, Donna.
I told everybody yesterday that you had made an appearance in my comments, Donna. We've all been wondering about you.
Oh, and that thing earlier, um, that just proves that uh, Finkel doesn't actually keep contacts in his phone.
Oh, oh, because he didn't see the name come up. He'd probably go, "You can do that?"
Hello, Danny.
Oh, hey, Danny. Oh, geez, Mr. Nicky's going to be going nuts. If Stephanie comes in now, he's not going to know what to do with all these women in here.
I don't know. Should I let her know? Uh, Actually, I don't think Danny knows why you give Mr. Nicky a hard time about all the women in chat.
Well, it might have something to do with the fact that you don't actually see Mr. Nicky appear until it's like, "Hey, how you doing, Court?" Boom, there's Mr. Nicky. Hey, look, hey, look, Stephanie's here. Boom.
He's a figment of my imagination, is what he just said.
Or
He
she's.
usually says hi to me. Maybe it's because I got a girl's name.
I will say this about him. He is very monogamous because he saves his kissy lips for Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy is his favorite, I have to say. Are you gonna take pity?
I was just going to say, do you think I've made him suffer long enough?
Uh-huh.
I knew it'd be driving him crazy. Mm.
Oh, Cart, yes, he is a very polite gentleman until he, yeah, gets pissed.
Yeah. Gee, I've never heard that side of him.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. Now I guess we got to just ban both of them.
Hola, Mr. Nicky.
I hit a button by accident, and I just seen my avatar go up, and I'm like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah, okay. I think we've had enough of that. Such language. The fuck's the matter with you saying crap here on the air? This is a family show.
Oh, I'm up there. Oh crud!
uh, Cart, until, I don't know, he sees a snake or somebody messes with his wife, he has to white knight me all the time. Just ask
Hey,
him, he'll
Logan.
tell you. He just sits there and goes, "Nope, I'm not getting involved. She can handle it herself."
You know something I hate about women? I don't know, like if you know much about women, but I have gotten in trouble for sticking up for women and for not sticking up for women in very similar concepts. What sort of want? Circumstances. It's like, why did you think I needed your help? I can take care of myself. I don't need you. And then it's like, where the hell were you at? Why didn't you step in? Why? It's
Well, and see, I'm just different. I let him make the decision on whether or not he's going to step in. If he steps in, that's fine. I'll shut up and uh
You should
I'll
you should step in. You should step in more often.
Yeah, Ariel steps in all the time with his wife, but that's more to protect the other person than the wife. I better step in here, or she's going to slit your throat.
So usually I just step in it. I don't step in.
Hi, Logan. Cart, he's upset that he's got to wait until the snow's over now for you to come rescue him. That's going to be at least another 3-4 months.
I woke up this morning about 7 o'clock, I asked my phone what the temperature was. It said 10 degrees. I went back to bed. Now, I don't know why I had to go back to bed since it's not like I was going to be going outside anyway, but it seemed like the right thing to do.
You're trying to hibernate?
Oh, yes, I wish I could. Do you know bears do not hibernate?
Okay.
I
Well, they
can't
do
think
and
of
they
what it's
don't.
actually. I forget. There's a different word. It might be estivate. If somebody wants to double check, I'm not Googling myself. Because what it is they do long sleeps, but they do not sleep through the whole winter. The way, like,
Right.
you got those lizards that bury themselves in mud for the winter and stuff like that.
I do something with the word bait in it, but I'm not going to say it.
Um, okay. Bears enter a state of torpor. Torpor.
Okay. Yeah.
Torpor.
Torpor.
I do know if they get hungry, they do get up and they go out, find something.
Yeah. Yeah. With hibernate, it would mean like November 10, they go to sleep and they don't wake up again till March 12 or whatever.
Yeah, and I know they don't sleep all winter because I've seen tracks in the snow. So
And then some people call it super hibernators.
yeah,
Well, those people would be wrong because you can't super hibernate unless you have a cape.
gotta have an SB on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, how you doing?
And again, if anybody wants to come up here and save us before Carrie starts talking, you're welcome.
By the way, I like to thank Harry for putting all the extra time in because he's a one of those Santa Claus that rings that bell that irritates everybody for Salvation Army.
Yeah, I would like to thank Ariel for all the time he put into my avatar and everything. I'm just indebted to him.
Yeah, it looks real good. Very lifelike.
Yeah,
Little spooky. I don't know, kind of cadaverous, but otherwise, I mean, I don't know how he did the animation and stuff.
yeah, we stayed on topic and everything about the graphics.
Oh, wait, that's not your avatar that you're using now? That's live, huh? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's the scary video I made.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to get it into my avatar because it's got a picture of me in makeup. See, that one's still up.
Yeah, they all look bad.
Ariel didn't do them.
Three days before Christmas, and we're talking about sleeping for months. This is true.
Yeah, Christmas is knocking at the door.
And
Oh,
the days
Ariel.
are getting longer,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember that suit and tie thing that you showed me, Ariel?
Yeah.
Not long after that, another channel owner suggested I put on a suit and tie.
Hilarious.
I don't have any sizes for you. Dad. I don't have any sizes that fit.
I think I might actually, I'll freak people out. I think I might have a picture of myself in suit and tie.
Yes, Cart, we know. You don't have to rub it in.
Tell us what kind of cookies he prefers. Put out a sampler plate and see which ones disappear first.
Looks like Carrie's getting in trouble.
Everything's just fine.
No, it's not.
Shut up. Just getting ready for Christmas.
No.
We'll have to fix that thing so it fits in your name fits in there perfectly.
Yeah, the banner part, I'll have to shrink it. I even
Yeah,
zoomed it down
no,
there.
I'll fix it for you.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Aha.
Uh-oh. What'd you find?
We shall see.
He found my brain.
Oh, there you go.
Santa must have loved coming to your house, Donna.
Excuse me.
Everybody must be working on something.
I'm just trying to avoid my daughter.
I'm grinding my beans by hand.
She's got a whole thing of Oreos and milk getting ready to take to her room.
Haven't you warned her what happens?
You go.
No, she's too busy sassing.
Girl.
I'm telling her to cut it out, and she's like, "You want to cut my head off?" I'm like, "No, let's cut it out."
No, that's
No, it ain't.
You could always put on a pair of coveralls, Carrie, and go sit in the car, and that way you don't have to listen to her.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What's the idea?
There you go.
It helps if, oh,
See if you
Okay,
can
good.
find me in that picture.
I didn't think you were really that tall.
I think I might be on a step
I found him.
because I know I'm not that much taller than my brother, and he's the one on the, over on the far right with the bow tie. Of course, that is back when I was could stand next to Finkel without feeling like a midget. But that I'm pretty sure this must be my brother's second wedding.
You were
Right in
very
front of
handsome.
him is his nephew, who's like 45 now. That's my mother in the middle, a couple of her sisters. The older guy in the back is my uncle that spent the entire World War II in a Japanese prisoner of war camp.
Oh,
But yes, that is me in a suit.
you look very handsome.
Now let's never speak of it again.
And
Yes,
that
sir.
is a clip-on tie.
Let me see, is it? Probably. Yeah, that must have been her bow tie. Yeah.
Did your
Good what?
did your uncle learn Japanese?
I don't know. I'm sure he must have picked up stuff because, like I said, he was there with them the whole time. I'm sure that,
Yeah,
it's like I never really, well, he didn't talk about that much at all.
yeah. Usually they don't.
One thing I learned years later is now, remember, my mother had 13 siblings. And of course, her parents were alive at the time and stuff. The whole time that her brother was in that POW camp, my mother is the only one who ever wrote to him.
Oh,
'Cause, you
wow.
you could write a letter and you'd give it like to the Red Cross, and eventually it would make its way there.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But yeah,
And they let him write back or no?
I think so. Yeah.
Either
Although,
we're getting popular or YouTube must be really dead because we actually have 13 people in here.
Yeah, I got 10 televisions on at the moment.
what's, we are just, it's just that we get more exciting all the time.
I think it's this
I think
background.
yeah,
Don't forget to
people are
hit that
going, hey,
like.
Danny made an appearance over there. Oh, and then they're like, was Mr. Carey on panel? Yes. Well, we'll go anyway.
I'm a big little channel.
That uncle was also the guy who was a big fan of cuckoo clocks, and he would get them and fix them. And you didn't want to be in his house whenever the clock was hitting an hour, because you'd have like 23 clocks going. Gurka, gurka.
Oh no. Hi, Finkel.
Oh, jeez.
Hello, Franco. Great day, mate.
You got to show the picture again now so he knows the answer.
Can
Oh,
you
by the
hear
way, the little kid in front that my mother's holding on to is Barb's son, who's like 40 now.
What I didn't say, "Oh no." I was yawning. I don't know. You must be hearing things. And
Because I
Donna,
know what.
yeah, I probably agree about the 13 people here because of the, YouTube influencer about dill pickle flavored cashews.
Oh, welcome to Chat and Play. Don't forget to hit that like button.
Dill pickle flavored cashews. You can't see them, but they taste good anyway.
And that was a word from our sponsor.
I like my the avatar I created from scratch. I made it all by myself.
Bravo.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
You misspelled army.
Oh, yeah, I did. It's ARMIE. How's everyone doing? Hey, Donna Kennedy Adams is in the house.
Yep.
Seen her in a minute. How you doing, Donna? What are you guys up to tonight?
Well, we were just getting ready to leave.
We're just chilling.
Okay. Typical
5,
favorite
6.
cashews. I'm hungry.
Hey, it's Sunday Fun Day.
Yay.
Are you gonna eat Fungins?
You want a bowl of beans? I made some good beans.
Oh. I don't think I'm going to make that drive again until the winter is over. I'll bet you got white shit on the ground, don't you?
No, but we have snow.
That's white shit.
That's angels shaking off their wings.
No, that's a 4-letter word.
It's Pennsylvania.
White shit is what you get when the birds come north again.
Yeah, that's what you get from the gulls.
That reminds me.
Don't look up with your mouth open. Yeah, we had a little dusting up my waist, but it was nothing. It was cold this morning though.
It's 28 here in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Pure country. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. The main star's girlfriend's father says, the funny thing about the white speck on chicken shit? He says, what? He says, it's still chicken shit.
Yeah, they will.
All right. What's exciting? Let's make it exciting. Shall I go on camera and do a striptease?
Ooh. I mean, that's not my channel. I'm sorry.
I mean, you might bring more people here than the dill pickle flavored cashew influencer,
Oh,
but I doubt it.
oh.
Here's
That's brought you.
there's a picture my neighbor posted yesterday morning, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, Pennsylvania do. Thanks for noticing, Killing Time. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, George Strait. Yeah. I'm not a big country fan, but I did enjoy that movie, what, a million years ago?
You know, the ironic thing about George Strait is he was gay.
I didn't know that. Is he really?
I didn't either.
I knew he was gonna say that, man.
It must be true. I heard it on the internet about 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, so it was on the internet 20. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's thinking about changing his name to George Bent.
Slightly bent.
So Clay Walker was a runner.
Hmm.
And when he got
Art
pissed off,
wants
George
to-
went.
Cart wants to know, Finkel, why does Brick get so excited when he talks to you?
Because I am exciting.
It's natural law.
Yeah, natural. Because I challenge him on stupid shit he says, and that annoys him. I'm like, well, don't say things stupid. You know, I say stupid shit too, and people correct me. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Supervisor is different than process. Okay.
You saying you don't argue about it for a half hour first and then go, oh yeah, thanks for correcting me.
That's true. I might not thank them for correcting me, but you know, as soon as I realized that I was wrong, I'm like, okay. But I will.
Speaking of George,
think. Let me know if I do. Do I argue points that I'm not certain of? I mean, you know, like shots heard around the world. That phrase is used for Lexington Concord. Oh, for me, it's
yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, you're making it sound like I don't know American history. No, jackass, you don't.
He's got
Speaking
some
of George
skills. Oh, George. Speaking of George.
Yeah, speaking of George Strait, did you see they made a movie about the early days of Bob Dylan?
That's mine and Holly's Christmas plan. We're going to go to the movie theater and we're going to see a movie about Bob Dylan.
You know, Bob Dylan is the one impersonation I do.
Can you do it now?
Maybe after I swallow these cashews.
Why aren't you eating the beans?
Because I'm eating the cashews. They don't mix good. But it requires a little setup. Back when David Letterman was still on NBC, he was having an anniversary show in Rockefeller Center.
Mm-hmm.
And they were having a big surprise musical guest. And for the guest, they brought out, of course, Paul and the band was there. But then they also had backup singers. It was like Melissa Etheridge and Bette Midler. And they had, you know, like David Sanborn sitting in. And they had, you know, like the Carnegie Hall String Quartet or something. I mean, it was like they had 50 people backing this guy up because this was a big deal. And then it was like, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Dylan. And Bob comes out on the stage, and he comes to the middle of the stage and comes to the microphone. And with all of that behind him, Bob goes, "What's the fuzz of fun? Hey, some huzz, wouldn't you?" Thanks, Bob. We're glad we waited for that.
Just before you went big, Carrie was doing some kind of pornographic scene.
No, Finkel, I'm just here. I'm your favorite character.
Oh, looked like you're doing some kind of porn. And yes, Brick does go from 1 to 100 in 5 seconds. He's very sensitive. He's sensitive.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I noticed that too. He's like, "I love coming here for the intellectual conversation." Well, you know, Brick, that is not the heart shot heard around the world. Well, you motherfucker! Well, yeah, okay. Kind of reminds me of his friend, who we will not mention.
There are 3 gods in Texas: the Lord Almighty himself, George Strait, and Buster Douglas. Who the hell's Buster Douglas? You just met one of them.
The boxer?
I don't know.
That's Buster Douglas?
Yeah. Good evening, Danny, and Merry Christmas to you, too.
I mean, there was a Buster Douglas years ago, right, Ariel? Didn't he like fight Tyson back when Tyson was, Mike Tyson?
I don't know. They did name a corner after Mike Tyson, not far from here. It's called Tyson's Corner.
And they misspelled it.
Ah. Yeah, my advice to Brick, if he wants to watch a channel for the intellectual conversation, stay in the chat.
He actually
By the way, I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'm just saying he actually was very intelligent last night on the wrestler.
Yeah. Okay, Carrie.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
I have no clue who Buster is. Danny, I'm with you. I don't know who Buster is, but STD says Buster.
Oh!
Oh.
I do seem to remember that name.
Okay. Oh, so the Yellowstone quote, the guy was saying that he's the Lord Almighty, or was he saying he was George Strait? Listen here, Buster. Evolved to Skippy. Listen here, Skippy. Yeah.
You whippersnapper.
We're gonna put Muxter to task to write up lyrics, parody lyrics to songs. He's gonna work for, I don't know, Randy Rainbow or somebody, because he came up with a good one today. I was talking to Master Sergeant, retired, and he was talking about he went down to Georgia for a trophy, and Muxter came out with the sergeant went down to Georgia. He was looking for a trophy still. He was in a bind because he was way behind. Yeah, that was good.
Going up that curvy hill.
I'm sorry?
Going up that curvy hill.
Yeah. Ranch manager of the 6666 telling Jimmy he just met God. Oh, okay. I'm a little bit behind on the Yellowstone. Last one I watched had Kevin Costner. I understand Kevin Costner retired or was forced out by his sweetie.
I think he decided to leave or whatever, but they killed him for the final season.
Oh. I was just starting to like him there.
I thought you liked the Oak Ridge Boys, Finkel.
Big idiot, ba-dum-ba, ba-dum-ba, ba-mow-mow.
Or Sweet Home Alabama.
I listened to that song for many years before I realized.
Oh, yeah, Skinner, too.
They're on the wrong political aisle, the wrong side of the political aisle. Yeah.
Birmingham, they love governor. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I was told I'd forgotten that I'd put a video in the queue as a no reaction video. It was somewhere in the snowy hills of Pennsylvania. I got a comment told me to stay south of the Mason-Dixon.
That was rude.
That hurt my feelings.
Damn it, Ariel.
He has been awfully quiet since I announced the creation of my new avatar that I did all by myself. So I'm so good at the graphics.
It's beautiful.
Actually, I've been told that all the graphics we see on the screen is Finkel's creation. Did I have that right? Wake up, Ariel. Defend yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stepped away. My bad. I had to go get something.
I'm talking trash about my artistic skills, and you're just like,
No, you did. You did a good job.
thank you, thank you.
Not bad. Mustard doesn't like none of it.
The man, the myth, the tyrant. I understand your silence because it really is hard to get a word in edgewise with Nikki. Just talk. She's, she just won't even take a pause, let us interrupt,
No, you got to get it right. It's wah, 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 wah.
Want, want. That's
You do
it.
that very well. All right, Donald Duck is in the house. I like it. I like it. Was that one of the? Was that NCIS or no? That was one of those. I'm sorry.
I was saying the same thing you was. I thought.
One
Law
of
and
the
Order.
Law and Order. Yeah, like ta-dum.
Yeah, for some reason they cut it off to just the one duh.
Sesame Street used that for one of their skits. I rather enjoyed it. I hate that the grandkids are growing so fast because I was really enjoying watching Sesame Street. They've already grown out of Sesame Street, and I don't have an excuse for watching it anymore.
You can in secret. Just don't tell nobody.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Actually, Donna, whenever they started doing the round avatars, Ariel actually did a set of record avatars for us. Let me see. Let me find mine that actually goes with that theme. There.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's another one of my creations. As is audio avatar. I've got a few in here. This one, yeah. This one's. I created this one all by myself too. Hold on. Let me look at this. Edit audio avatar. Most of these are Ariel's. This one's not. Oh, I forgot I had this one. Okay. This is one that is not created by Ariel. You all recognize who that is?
Brick.
Brick Jones. There you go. Go back
It looked
to
like Kaiser knows a little bit, but I wasn't for sure, and I looked really hard, and I thought, oh, that's Brick.
Kaiser. How's Kaiser doing? Any updates on Kaiser? Or are we not past the gossip about other channels hour yet?
Oh, the gossip has changed, and it's delirious.
I just really don't pay much attention to any of them.
I understand.
Me either.
There's still the weirdest thing, and this says a lot, the weirdest YouTube thing I've seen in the last little while was when Tiffany decided to do an expose on Christopher Ruff. And of course, the guy we won't mention decided to snipe that, which isn't real surprising, and he'd sit there. But then Chris had to snipe the guy we won't talk about.
Chris Ruff,
Uh,
the writer.
no, Chris Tiffany's man.
I'm demonstrating.
So it's like he was sniping the other guy, sniped Tiffany, and I thought, why not just let Tiffany stand on her own? Why did he make it this huge circle?
Because circle jerk is what he likes to do. And Donna is waiting for the Chippendale dancer avatars. We could just go on camera. Would that be good enough for the Chippendale dancers? Or are you talking about the cartoon characters doing a little skit, a little dance there?
The baby oil ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. When I got home, booted up the computer, I saw the live options were this and Sarah, and I do love Sarah, but they're having a debate about porn. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll go watch Muxter and Carrie and Ariel take off their clothes.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch a debate about porn tonight.
Okay, no. I'm going to be risking the ire of YouTube for this, but just to make Donna happy because she hasn't been here in a while,
Always going to take
I'm
it all.
going to bring in Chippendale dancers.
All right.
Oh, it hit my nose.
Chippendales. There we go. Ooh. It's getting hot up in here. Not the cartoons.
Well,
Where do you put the dollar bills in those dancers?
Under their chin.
I guess we'll go with the real thing if you insist, Donna.
They were naked.
I got the Donald Trump stripper dance going.
We just lost Logan. He's going to go watch Sarah talk about porn. Actually, she's just hosting a channel where they're debating porn. So there's no actual porn. Sorry, Logan.
Donna, I don't know if they are dancing, but here's a whole page full of Chippendales.
They make furniture too? I didn't know that.
Hardwood.
Hardwood.
Look at the prices of some of those.
Ka-ching.
That set of chairs that's 4 over at the top, $88,000.
Expensive lap dances.
My,
I thought you were going to show the two little critters.
yeah. My
I already showed the two little critters.
my
There's the real Chippendale.
yeah.
Are they brothers?
My printer is on the fritz, so to print up some stuff for Holly's birthday gift, I went to Office Depot, and when I was waiting in line for their printer, I saw the office chairs they have for sale, and I just sat down to sit down. I wasn't in the market for an office chair, but when I sat down and I leaned back, the lumbar portion moved with my leaning forward and back. It was like giving me a little massage, and I'm like, I almost bought that. The only problem was I have to assemble it. It was $549, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna throw this in the back of my car. And they said display model, and I'm like, oh, I have to buy one in a box and assemble that. I'll stick with a little pillow in the back.
You know where I used to go for office furniture, and I'm sure there's places like that around you, is I'd go over to Penn State and they would sell off their stuff they replaced. And a lot of times, the stuff they replaced, it's like it would look almost new. They just decided, oh, we have money. We're going to redo the accounting office or whatever. You get all kind of good deals on good office furniture.
And I still can't figure out why college educations are so expensive.
Yeah.
You gotta watch that hard carved, that curved wood. You gotta watch that. That's not good.
Oh, you're still thinking of porn? Okay, curved wood.
No,
All right.
I was just thinking of the arms
Hey,
with
they
curves.
They actually have commercials about that. Guys with curved wood.
Oh yeah, Peronis.
Peroni, yeah.
All right.
Anytime my wood gets curved, I just straighten it out.
Okay.
Doing.
If Killing Time would come up, it'd be like old times.
He's not coming up. He's not allowed.
It's fast as
Yep.
Go Lifetime. Okay.
To make it really like old times, if Killen comes up, then we got a boot and carry.
Oh, you have a 5-seat limit or something?
Well, no, but it'd be like the old F. Mackin crew.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't come along till
yeah.
after infancy.
Have you seen commercials in the 21st century? There is no way in hell you would see bra and Fabletics commercials in the 70s.
Yeah. I remember watching an old Johnny Carson back probably in the 70s, and he was showing foreign commercials. And they showed French commercials where they actually showed the women wearing bras. And everybody was like, oh my God, they can do that there?
I don't understand it. I decided I got done of Stargate series, so I looked for something new, and I came across this Ancient Aliens thing on Hulu.
Yeah.
They have like 19 seasons. I just
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of started watching it, and I don't understand it. Who do you think watches Ancient Aliens?
A lot of people, but it's a bullshit show.
Yeah, I find it to be silly and bullshitty, but I would think it would be young men. But the commercials are Sephora and perfume and girly commercials. I'm like, what the hell?
Maybe the girly men who watch. I don't know.
Well, maybe it's girly men. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a good point.
Speaking of girly men, look what showed up.
Oh, no,
It's that hourglass figure.
Oh my
Oh
Lord.
crap! You made me choke on coffee.
Hey, Killen.
He's proven you wrong.
Yes.
He's not allowed to come up on stage.
It's like old times.
Yeah, it was good to see you, Mr. Carey.
Good to see you. I mean, or see your avatar.
And look, he even waved goodbye.
I found that for a while they were doing bra commercials over the shirt. That had to be uncomfortable.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wah, wah. Wow, wow.
Wah, 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 wah.
Are you north?
Yes, Nikki, I'm feeling fine. How are you?
Are you south, Kim? Did you go south?
Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations.
For those who
Yeah.
don't know, Killing Time has two residences. One is in Canada, one is in Mexico. And the north-south thing was code for, are you in Canada or are you in Mexico?
Oh, I was thinking something different. I've heard some guys do not like to go south.
That's their loss. Okay. Baby, don't you lose my number because you're not anywhere that I can find you. Is that's Phil Collins, right?
I don't know.
I was thinking, who was it that sang "Ricky, Don't Lose My Number"? Ricky, don't lose that number.
Oh, I know that song, but I don't know who sung it.
Yes, Logan.
Are you a Canadian Mexican or a Mexican Canadian?
Depends on where he's at
Yes.
the time.
Ricky, don't lose my number is Steely Dan.
That's right.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Stop kicking me out, Muckster.
Yeah, I am. I thought you were Carrie.
Well,
Where's Vegas Pips when you need him?
Oh,
I have the
you don't know this.
I have the urge to ban somebody.
Okay.
You're an awesome guy. I love you, man.
Yeah.
Feel better?
Okay, mystery text. Have you figured out who this is? Cliff Muxer, Ariel Killen, and Stephanie No.
Huh?
Let me run the Jeopardy music in my head.
Actually, I did lie today. I claimed that Vix is not banned from this channel, or from my channel rather. Well, it would be the same StreamYard ban, but actually he is banned about 12 times under other names.
Mhm.
He's focused on somebody else right now.
I'm trying to guess this text. I put my phone number out again, and I get this mystery text. Saying that is West Central.
It ain't me.
It ain't me, babe.
Cliff,
Oh,
Muxer,
no,
Ariel, Killen,
me.
and Stephanie. No. What do Cliff, Muxer, Ariel, Killen, and Stephanie have in common?
We all have
We all
beards.
know. We all know you.
Wait a minute. Stephanie has a beard?
yep.
Yeah, his name's Dan. Ooh.
I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Oh, what's your sister's name?
Barbara.
Ariel. Ariel, what's your sister's name?
No.
Which one?
Yeah,
Which one?
Barbara.
I figured it out. It's Barbara.
Lila.
All right.
My sister's name is Lila.
Oh, it's Lila.
No, it's Barbara, you flying.
Which sister are you talking about?
Oh, okay. All right.
Be careful. His
You're the
butt's
voice.
getting close.
Try and understand. Make a
I got
noise
4 sisters.
here. Oh, whoa. It's not Barbara. At least Barbara says it's not Barbara. Oh, shit. God, I'm stupid.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, I am. Hey, Nikki, you got my phone number.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Obviously, you didn't save anybody's numbers like that are in group chat either, or we're in group chat.
You know what? I didn't. Okay.
Thank you, Cart.
So I'll just confirm this, Nikki. Okay. All right. Now everybody has my number except for Logan. Logan does not have my number. I did a deep nosedive down the Google rabbit hole to pull that one out of my ass. What'd you pull out of your ass?
Do you really want to ask that question, especially of Logan?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, the Phil Collins
Phil.
thing. Okay.
The only reason Logan's here is he heard you talking about porn earlier.
Who did you took the words right out of my mouth? That must have been while you were kissing me.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Okay, thank you.
I would do anything for love.
But I won't do that.
No, I won't. See, we can do a choir.
Some girls do, but Danny don't. She says I don't.
I got your number 867-530.
Jenny, that's Jenny's
Yep.
phone.
Oh,
I
I
just
thought that
never
was
figured out her.
yours.
I'm sorry.
I thought that was yours.
Well,
No.
different area code maybe.
Winkles was Pennsylvania 65000.
Oh, that's why I kept getting a busy signal.
Did you see the comment I put after that, Muck?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
We're killing
Because
it.
you were correcting me on I left a zero off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this morning.
Yeah, he said that he did that so that you could correct him, Mom.
Oh,
Oh,
left room for corrections. That I like that.
Um,
that was good
you
of
know,
you.
what if Jenny was actually Stacy's mom?
Who's Stacy?
She's the
Stacy's
mom
mom
that's
has
got
got
it
it
going on.
going on.
And on. Stacy, can I come over after school? We can hang around by Muckster's pool.
Yes, Danny. They used to write me letters on.
Clay tablets.
Oh, there was something between clay tablets and paper. I can't remember.
Moses.
Stone
Papyrus.
etchings.
Hmm.
Yeah. Finkel's first wedding invitations were cave drawings.
Because
think the
baby, it's
scripture was
cold
funny.
outside.
And he gets mad. He goes bam, 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 like on Flintstones.
My wedding anniversary, my wedding invitations was inscribed with "Come watch a man make a total ass out of himself."
Did
Funny,
we get
that's
the
the
same
subtitle
ones?
of some of our chats.
Maybe.
What would you say, Gil?
I was just wondering if me and Finkel had gotten the same person
yeah.
to print the invitations.
Same printer. Yeah.
Did you get married in your mother-in-law's trailer?
No. My dad's living room.
It was,
See,
irony. It was in my mother-in-law's trailer. The trailer moved, but after the
While you were getting married?
well, not while we were getting married. No, a couple years after we got married. It was the same trailer, but they moved to another property. Today, the ex-wife lives in that same trailer, and from what the kids tell me, it's falling apart.
talk about runaway bride.
Halfway through the wedding, they had to change magistrates because they crossed the county line.
Yeah,
Oh,
straight into West Virginia.
that's a funny story, and somebody's out there's going to clip it, but I got to tell it. I got to laugh at myself. I went to Korea. And,
Why not everybody else does?
Yeah. Went to Korea for a year, and when I came
Hold
back.
on a second, my recorder didn't start yet.
Okay. Well, it's falling on your StreamYard. Getting married in a movie. It wasn't a moving trailer. Would make you for a hell of a honeymoon. What was? Oh
Korea.
yeah, Korea. I come back from Korea, and the army totally screwed it up. They paid me to buy my own ticket to Seattle, and then they paid me to drive from Seattle to upstate New York, and then do a ditty move from upstate New York to Fort Campbell. So needless to say, I bought tickets all the way to Syracuse, New York. My mom picked me up, and I had a shit ton of money for an E4 at the time. But at that point, it was the most money I ever had on me in my life. And I walk in the door, and I find out that my wife had run up a huge bill of unpaid electric bills and bounce checks. They had a lot of bounce check fees. And a big portion of that money that I was so proud of bringing home had to pretty much get her out of trouble. So we spent a couple days driving around paying off bills and paying off bad checks because she had a court hearing. We got to court to show that we'd paid them all off. The justice of the peace, the judge, was the same guy that married us.
Yeah.
That was kind of embarrassing.
And he said, "I saw it coming, buddy."
Yeah, he actually didn't say that. He says, "Don't I
I
know?"
know.
Like, yes, Your Honor, you do.
I just noticed how the two center avatars fit into the big circle there.
Yeah.
I always told you all I am the center of the universe. Now, what you're doing in the center of the universe with me, I don't know. Oh, I see. I just got kicked out of the center of the universe. That's a very festive background. Is that one of Ariel's creations, or is that
I
something?
think Nikki did that.
Oh, Nikki did that. Okay.
We try not to give Ariel credit anymore. He's starting to get kind of, big-headed. Just look at that
True, just look
picture.
at the avatar.
Yeah.
I forgot. The last bill that we paid that she was way behind was the electric bill. And on the way out of town, we stopped at Niagara Mohawk. And this is how stupid I am. I come back from a year in Korea and she's got all these bills that I have to pay off. I let her go into Niagara Mohawk and pay the bill with my money.
You're a moron. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Ariel knows how this story ends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So does
Well,
I see
everyone
it
else.
coming.
She's inside for about a half an hour. She comes back out. We get in the car and we drive off to Fort Campbell. We spend about a year and a month, 13 months in Fort Campbell, and I go to Germany. And we're in Germany for about a year, and our fourth child is born. And in order to do the birth certificate paperwork, she sends me back to the house in Schweinfurt and tells me where to find whatever. I can't remember what the paperwork was, but as I'm ruffling through the filing cabinet, I come across a very recent last warning from Niagara Mohawk to pay this bill. Now, keep in mind, it's been a little bit over 2 years since I let her go into the Niagara Mohawk office, spend half an hour, and come out saying, I paid the bill. You guys wonder why I won't get remarried. These are the,
No woman will have you.
I've never married again. And I love Holly, and I don't think she'd ever do these things, but yeah, there will never be matrimony vows in my life again. It's a wonderful Christmas background. Yes, it is, Danny.
Never again. Isn't that what it said?
Once bitten, twice shy.
Once bitten, twice shy, baby.
Mm-hmm.
My. Finkel bitten once too many times.
I'm going on the 3 strikes and you're out rule.
Oh,
Oh,
well, this time you hit a home run, right?
Grand slam.
Grand slam. There you go. That's the important thing.
I played a smart game. I just fouled them all off. I mean, if we're going to stick with the metaphors.
Oh, fouled them all. Okay. You bunted.
Yeah. Okay, here's what's sad here. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, of all the married peoples up here, Carrie's the only one who's had just one marriage.
Uh,
How does that make
Yep.
any? How does that make any sense?
Be
He's a
26,
rookie.
oh,
25 next year, March.
I assumed that Ariel and Nikki were both on their first marriage.
Oh,
We're too,
no.
we're too
No.
poor to get a divorce.
I'm
been-
not on my first marriage. I'm too much of a bitch for most men to handle.
I've been with my woman since I was 21.
Sure
Oh.
hard to handle now.
Mhm.
Yep, I'll be 25 in March, and we've known each other 26.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's about a
I'm 21.
Ariel's woman lives by the till death do you part. It's like, oh yeah, I won't divorce you. I'll just kill your ass.
My parents literally did death till they part. My dad died in 89.
Oh.
They were married 20 years.
Wow.
1971, and then he died in 89.
Yeah.
Or 70, I'm sorry, 1970.
Logan says, happily divorced. I win. I left my marriage with 2 duffel bags, and most of that was Army stuff. But I think I still won. Did I mention she's living in her mother's old trailer and the shit's falling apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day, my oldest daughter asked me, where do you think you'd be if you stayed married to mom? And I'm like, God,
In
in
the
North
trailer.
Hillsborough Road in a falling apart trailer. Yeah, I escaped.
I love you to the day my trailer falls apart.
That'd make a great country song.
Yeah.
Danny claimed the trophy.
Finkel said, I love you till the trailer fall apart. You could hear the boards creaking.
Where was it? In the last couple of days, I saw a YouTube channel. I can't remember which one. The debate was, is your ex really a narcissist? And the host was trying to, it was Glenn Lawrence, that's it. The host was trying to convince people that your ex really isn't a narcissist. And I'm thinking, no, my ex is definitely a narcissist. I get it. Sometimes people just think that, but I'm thinking about when the last custody battle, CPS did a report on both my home in Virginia and her home in upstate New York, and the first several bullets were her, and then on the backside, the next several bullets were me. She was so focused on what CPS said about her, she never looked at my side. It wasn't until a few months later that she's haranguing me about my daughter not answering the cell phone in school. I finally had. She was saying, if she doesn't answer the next time I try to call, this is between 9 in the morning and 2:40 in the afternoon. I'm going to take you back to court for custody. I'm like, okay, why you do that? Look on the backside of that CPS report. And she did. She said, you motherfucker, and I hung up on her. She was not happy. There was some good juice on me. I'm not perfect. I know you all think I'm perfect, but I am not perfect.
My grandma was married 6 times.
6?
Yep.
Divorces, or was she the
I think 1 or 2 of them died of natural causes, and the other ones were
Oh.
abusers. The rest of them.
Oh,
The first
She
2,
knew
they're
how to-
still investigating those deaths.
I knew somebody was going to say something.
I see.
Suspicious.
Natural causes like lead poisoning.
Here's your coffee, honey.
Rope marks around the neck. Yeah, natural death. Yeah, okay.
It was a very
Suicide. Shot himself in the back 6 times.
Yeah.
I can't take her anymore.
One bright day in the middle of the night, 2 dead boys got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their swords, and shot each other. Oh shit, I don't remember the rest.
It's all right. You've said enough.
That's a positive story.
When the death policeman heard the noise, he came and shot the 2 dead boys. If you don't believe this lie is true, ask the blind man. He saw it too.
Sorry.
Danny's great grandmother's married 5 times and outlived every one of them.
And that's a solid story right there.
Yeah.
Notice she didn't say why.
Nikki,
Yeah.
3. So I would suggest Mr. Nikki be very, very careful.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was 3 something else.
No, Logan said, how many divorces do you need to go through before you read the memo?
Oh, okay. It was the first chat I saw after Danny's grandmother survived 5 husbands.
So apparently I needed to go through 3 before I figured out the memo, and we've been together for 23 years now.
I think it's just because number 4 learned how to cook.
But now he's waiting for Cart to come and save him.
Okay.
You know, because there's still hope for him and Cart.
Okay. All right. We are very open here on Chat and Play.
I just
Wait a
hope they can
minute.
get
Wait a
past.
minute. That sounds really bad.
It did.
I just hope him and Cart can get past the language difference.
An hour ago was a family show.
Yeah, but then I came up.
Yeah, I ruined it all. Then he came and ruined the whole damn show.
It's what I'm good at.
Yes. Speaking of language differences, I got in a debate with some fool from England the one time about language, you know, like how they put the extra U in words and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And he,
Allure.
and he was like, well, why would the American version be the right one? And I said, because we won the fucking war.
Yeah, we opened a can of Wolfpads at Yorktown.
That's right. And then we did it again at New Orleans just to make sure they got the point.
There was, yeah, and I forgot New Orleans. Yeah, 1814.
They ran through the bars and they ran through the bushes.
Yeah,
So, as far as I'm concerned, that settles the whole argument.
we did run through the bushes. The George H.W. Bush, the George W. Bush. Oh,
Yeah, I thought of a really bad joke there that I'm not even going near.
okay. Family show, right? I love Muxter debates. Somebody's getting yelled at. The War of 1812 through 1815.
You know, speaking of which, whatever happened to that French guy that came in that night and wanted to teach us American history? He never came back again.
Did
Nope.
you yell at him?
No, actually let him ramble on.
Rambling man.
Was his name Lafayette? No, okay.
No, but he was like telling us about Lafayette. Well, you know, if it wasn't for Lafayette, and I'm like, yeah, I know. It's my history.
Well,
Then
that's just
somebody
because
brought
you
up the
lived
point
through it.
later. Yeah. Somebody brought up the point afterwards. It's like, well, if he's so proud of his country, why is he living in Holland?
Oh, this is striking a memory. Okay. And Muxter has shown that guy. He hasn't bought French bread, French dressing, or French's
That's
mustard
right.
ever since. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do break down once in a while and get French fries.
Want to buy a French rifle? It's never been
But I,
fired. Only dropped once.
but I do. I forget what I was. Oh, I do draw the line at calling them pomme de frites, though.
Conference. We are kind of hard on the French just because they wouldn't join us in Iraq. They did. I mean, Napoleon kicked some pretty good ass. And they
They
did.
invented.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh yeah, and they were very helpful in the revolution, and they make very boring mustard. I
And
like
they did.
Polish mustard better.
And French kissing too. That was a good one.
French, yep, French kissing was a good one. Yep. Didn't they figure out how to make milk last longer? Was that a French thing?
Oh, yeah, that was Louis Pasteur.
Not
Did
Louis?
they invent the guillotine also?
Yeah,
Well, they certainly used it a lot.
very
I
effective.
know they did.
Yeah.
Wonder if that word is French.
Yeah, it is a French word.
All right, Danny is pushing. She's all right. All right, it's on, Danny. Yeah, it's
He
on.
just doesn't. Don't worry about it, Dan. He won't remember it in about 2 seconds. So
I know that, so yeah.
I always like the old story about the French and the English generals talking about the French guy asked the English general why they wear the red coats.
Hmm.
You don't know that one?
Why do they wear? Or why did they wear the red coats?
Well, because then if they got shot, the enemy wouldn't see the blood. And they would be afraid, because it's like we aren't hitting them. And I forget exactly how it goes, but the French guy, he said, this French guy, do you have anything like that? He goes, yeah, it's why we wear brown pants.
wah, wah, wah. And not the Nikki one.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
I thought that lieutenant from Good Morning Vietnam who did that wonderful show, Deep in My Heart, I Know I'm Funny.
Yeah.
He did a great
Bruno
skit.
Kirby.
I'm sorry?
Bruno Kirby. I just remembered his real name, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah. He did a wonderful show with Frenchie. Remember Frenchie?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a great.
Oh, Monsieur, whatever it was. Frenchie. Oh, Monsieur. Yeah. I remember when that movie came out, I saw an interview with Adrian Cronauer, and he said that they were actually crazier on the radio than what Robin Williams portrayed, but they were obviously not so crazy off the air dealing with officers.
All right. 3 up and 3 down. What does that say to you, son? At the end of an ending?
Car, are you wanting to leave? Is that's why you want to know where the kiwi is?
Oh, where is the kiwi?
New Zealand, actually, in the thriving metropolis of Minnewaca, Sulagai, something or other, really weird name.
Can you spell that?
Yes.
He can't even say it.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I can't even spell that.
Hmm.
That's why I never
Well,
made the spelling bee.
it's dope shit. Get it right.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Mm.
I hate him too because y'all hate him. I don't even know
That's El Perro.
him.
Another
Adrian,
one of those guys that thinks he's very intelligent and just spouts nonsense.
Logan reminds us that Adrian Cronauer was Air Force, and the guy who drove the Jeep and kept starting it when it was already running was Army.
Was Air Force in charge of the whatever they called the broadcast, or was it like a multi-service thing?
That it was Armed Forces Network, I think, Armed Forces something.
Okay.
Yeah, there
Armed
was
Forces Radio.
Air Force and Army. I don't remember in the movie depicting any Marines or Navy, but yeah, it was multi-branch. Mhm.
Wasn't part of the whole thing with the Armed Forces Network at the time was to give them a homing beacon to, so because of course they didn't have GPS and stuff at the time.
I hadn't heard that.
Actually, it's you've got the American Forces Network, or AFN.
Mhm.
However, the Armed Forces Radio Services was formed in 1942 and did provide shortwave programs, broadcast equipment, and program services to overseas areas,
Hmm.
and can be picked up. Yeah, and there went the rest of the story out of my mind.
This is all from
Yes,
memory. I thought you were reading something.
during the Soviet blockade, Allied pilots used the AFN's radio transmitter in Berlin as a beacon.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, and Logan Salmon's got a little gas. He says, "Farts." You are speaking my love language, Nikki. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Armed Forces Radio something. What does the T stand for? Radio or Radio and Television Service?
hmm
Okay, that's interesting. They use it as a homing beacon. That's pretty cool.
Danny threw our family-friendly rating out the window.
I was just gonna say, is a 3-pump chump better than an 8-second ride? Or
I didn't see that.
Oh, okay. Okay, it took me. Okay, 3-pump jump.
That's why I had to mute up. I'm still laughing about it. 'Cause nobody else caught it.
That's funny. I read it. It didn't click. Okay, it's clicking now.
Whisper quieter, Mr. Carey. We could still hear you.
Oh, I just said don't forget to smash the like button.
Oh, right. Sunday Funday. Where is it? There it is. Key lick. There we go. We have 5 likes now. We're on a roll. Stay watching, 5 likes.
Sunday fun day, la 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 la.
We already have goals like other channels, like do the Trump dance or do some dance or.
you can only do goals if you are monetized.
Well, it can be
He's
frustrating.
back there talking right now.
It's one of my goals.
You reached it.
Well,
Super
Brick,
chat.
Brick gets frustrated like a turtle that chases cars. Uh, we could have a monetized goal without being monetized. That'd be just as frustrating, right?
In your PayPal. Everybody gets 5 cents.
I'm planning on making money off my new career as a YouTube influencer.
You have
What are
influenced.
you going to influence YouTube to do?
Well, I already started by telling people to eat dill pickle flavored cashews.
And have you promoted your soda?
Well, you only do like one a day. You don't want to crowd the market.
Okay.
You're not really living until you've had dill pickle potato chips.
Oh, that sounds stupid. Who would eat that?
I I don't know. I've seen them on the shelves. Ralph Eleven, I think.
They're way too salty, man. I don't like them.
Okay.
I tried them. I can't do them.
Okay.
Hey, Tab.
Hey, Kevin.
What's up?
Oh, you beat me to it.
Hey, Kevin. I did call Ange to tell her happy birthday.
Somebody else's birthday was recently?
Today.
Today? Oh, Holly's was
Yeah,
yesterday.
today.
Weren't you listening?
Mrs. Angry Vet.
Oh, okay. And she got it. All right. See ya. Tav, my sweetie was birthday was the 21st, and the whole world knows, the whole northern hemisphere knows that the 21st is the shortest day of the year. There's so much darkness that God said we need some more light, so He gave us Holly. And the last time I said that, Nikki rolled her eyes. Did you roll your eyes this time?
No, because actually I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to figure out what Mr. Nicky's saying in the background here.
Oh, okay.
All she was hearing from you was wah, 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 wah,
Wow,
wah.
wow. Yeah.
Talked about Chip and Dale earlier. There you go. Tav.
Oh,
He might be part of them.
oh, that's right. They have an interesting dialogue too. It's like a really fast-paced wow, wow, wow. Oh, Tav, I think we mentioned it earlier. Do I understand that yourself and Tyrants Beware and Chiz are going on some kind of road trip in February? February, I don't know, 5th, maybe? Somewhere in Alabama, maybe?
Nude Beach.
Not, no, not New Beach. Um,
Angry Vet, the link is pinned at the top. He says he
You're
could do a
on.
Chippendale dance. You
Oh,
want to
Yep.
see?
hmm.
The Angry Vet. You're the next contestant on the Chat and Play. Come on, cheer him on.
Who's up? It's freezing too cold outside, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Oh, has anyone, when I
Start the
say that,
timer.
has anyone actually timed me? Is it really between 3 and 5 minutes?
Yeah, it usually is.
All right. I will be back between 3 and 5. Where's the mute button? There it is.
Everybody hide.
Yeah. Ah,
Okay.
Cart, since he's gone now, that first person is person non grata due to the fact that he posted pictures of the second person's children on the community page and then deleted it. but it was out there. So that first person is person non grata.
It very well could be, Logan. Very well could be. Silence is deafening. What happened? Oh, Finkel left. That's right.
I'm just a reporter.
You're just a hot mess.
You stop it.
All right, Cart. The first person we do not mention or talk about because it's one thing to make fun of adults. It's quite another thing to bring in a person's children and post pictures. So I hope that's good enough and that you understood that.
Let's go to bed. I don't know what I said. I probably don't even want to know.
It was just gibberish.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that's killing time. You sounded like Ariel there for a minute.
Oh, dang, Ariel. I wouldn't take that.
I think you need to clean your ears out, Carrie. There's no way you can mistake killing
That's
for
right.
Ariel.
Killing
Well, it
sounds
sounded
like
Perry, have you ever heard of an octave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were about 3 octaves off there.
Yeah, I learned that in chorus years ago. I almost forgot about it.
those aren't jelly beans. Those are drogas.
Let me turn the camera off. Oh, you were getting a Diet Coke? Okay.
LOL.
Have fun, Kevin.
Have fun. We was looking forward to you coming up.
We'll see. We'll see after you get banned in 2 minutes.
All right.
I don't think it'd take that long.
Love you, Tab.
Well, he types slow.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You say that out loud in front of your husband?
Yeah.
Poor man. Poor man. No
I
respect.
don't. He throws kisses at Lucy and he's
He's
waiting
allowed to
for
do it. He's a man. He can do that.
and he's waiting for Cart to come and save him.
Cart claims she's going to serenade the panel, but she actually just means me.
Sorry. That's sign language for sorry. It is for real.
Yeah, Buck wasn't the one that did it this time.
I'm gonna show you
Oh.
some. I'm gonna show you some sign language for adios if you keep it up.
To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Honeymooners used to be a big TV show back in the day.
I'm back, and why isn't Tab up? Did Muxer kick him out already?
Read the.
He had to go.
Just
He
read
had
the
to go
chat.
troll. He had to go troll somebody that we're not talking about.
Oh, oh.
Apparently, there's somebody out there that doesn't like little brown women.
Or the kids, yeah.
I didn't realize that's what kids you were talking about that day too. By the way,
Yeah. They definitely crossed the line.
what an asshole!
Yeah. You better hope JJ doesn't extradite me, because while I'm in Kentucky,
That's enough. That's enough. Stop right there before
Yes,
you go
dear.
any further.
Is that JJ talking?
that was JJ right there. Yes.
I gotta let you go. Bye.
I need proof.
Wait a minute, JJ. What is your opinion on
Hold on.
that? All right, I'm sorry. Speaking about being octaves off too, one day I saw something with a clip of JJ talking. I thought, who the hell ever thought those two voices were the same?
I can't remember who it was, but they were focused on the accent, I think.
What accent?
Yeah.
Right. What accent?
Some don't have an accent.
We had a fellow from Tennessee when I was in Fort Polk, and he did take a lot of teasing about his accent. I'm probably doing the accent wrong, but one day we got a new guy, and he talked just like him. And we're like, "Where are you from?" He told us wherever it is in Tennessee. I can't remember where. We were like, I can't remember the guy's name, but we went and got so-and-so, the other guy from Tennessee that we made fun of for his accent. He says, "This is your homeboy." He says, "Where are you from?" And he told him, he says, "Nah, he's from the other side of the mountain." Okay. What the fuck was his name?
It doesn't matter for the
Really?
story.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, yeah.
That was his name.
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's funny. I was just struggling to remember his name, and I remembered that on Saturday mornings when I'm getting off, the guy who's
No, we don't want to hear about this.
Yeah.
the guy
And
who's
you
Thank you,
guys
Buck.
say
We're
that I'm not
going-
keeping it
we're
family
going-
friendly.
We're going back to Danny's comment now.
Well, I'm preparing to rotate off shift. We do a handoff. The guy who'd do the handoff.
Oh, really?
Oh God. This just is not getting any better.
It's yeah. He tends to go on and on and on and on, and gives details like first and last names of people he knew 30 years ago, and I'm like, I really don't care. Here I am trying to remember Smithers' name. I'm trying to remember Smithers' name so I can add it to the story. You guys don't really care his name is Smithers. Meanwhile, Killing Time's like, wait a minute, I know Smithers.
I do too.
All right.
Isn't Smithers on
The
Simpsons.
Simpsons. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is he from Tennessee?
Look him up. He's famous.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in a long time. Do you know where I first saw The Simpsons?
Tracy Ullman show.
Movie trailer.
No, it was Tracy Ullman. Ariel called it.
Yep.
I remember going to the movies and they had little Simpson cartoon before the movie, and then they started being on TV.
Oh, I must have missed that.
No, they started on Tracy Ullman.
Is that where it was?
It's just little
You
short
know-
clips.
Do you know the Muppets did Saturday Night Live before Sesame Street?
Did
I didn't know that, but that reminds me. Muxter was telling me when he was in college, they'd go to the movies, and that's where they would get their news from, real-time news.
Wait, that would be wrong. They did it before the Muppet Show. Obviously, the Sesame Street was around before Saturday Night Live.
Gumby, damn it.
That's right.
And welcome to the
Tracy Ullman,
family-friendly
Tracy Ullman
fucking
was
portion of our
British, wasn't
show.
she?
Yeah, my brain's not working. I couldn't make out what either said.
No, I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I still couldn't make out what Kellen said.
That's okay. What I said didn't matter.
Oh, okay. Ariel didn't say anything, and what Kellen said didn't matter, and I didn't receive either. I must be tired. What's everyone's Christmas plans?
He'll probably nap.
A nap. Okay.
I plan on eating too much and hanging around at the house.
I've been doing that too much lately, eating too much and hanging around the house.
I was thinking I should see if Finkel's going to be with family on Christmas, or if he's going to be home alone, and we could do a Lonely Guy Christmas show. And then I realized that didn't work out so well for Thanksgiving.
We could run the Thanksgiving show while we're doing whatever.
Christmas chaos.
By popular demand.
Let's see. Today's okay. Monday. Don't know what I'm doing Monday. Tuesday. Holly wants me to go with her to the National Cathedral.
That's the 24th.
That's the 24th. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Wednesday. Oh, that's right. She wants to go see a Bob Dylan show on Christmas Day. What the hell is she thinking? Who goes to the movies on Christmas Day?
Oh, yeah.
Holly.
Are the movies even open?
Yep.
I guess you'll find out.
I think she's high. Yeah,
Have
Wednesday.
a Holly Finkel Christmas.
Can't go to the movies on
Best
Christmas
time of the year.
Well, when she realizes that our intended Bob Dylan movie is on Christmas Day, maybe that'll change. I don't know.
Logan, I have no doubt you have a memory of the fogged windows, but yeah, that's what kept you from looking into the cars.
I was just thinking that. I knew where you were going to go with that.
How big a speaker you had? Oh, right. Yeah, we before they transmit on the radio, you had to stick that speaker with the horrible sound.
And every night there'd always be at least one person that started driving away and forgot to take the thing off their window.
Yeah.
I remember when I was going to college, driving down the road, there was a drive-in theater, and I was kind of surprised you could see the screen from the road because they were doing X-rated movies.
I have some vague memories of that. That first couple years I was driving, there were some drive-in theaters up in New York that I like, oh my, how come there's not more car accidents?
Well, it's because you, just like everybody else, pulled over on the shoulder and sat and watched.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to hear the dialogue.
Oh, well. I'm
Oh,
sure
wait,
that's
those
the
things
most
have
important
dialogues?
part.
I can remember going to the drive-in as a kid. Our parents would dress us in our pajamas first, and you'd take blankets because the kids would all be asleep before the movies were over.
Yeah, especially the double features.
Yeah.
And don't forget the big old grocery bag full of popcorn.
Yeah, yeah. Remember how they used to always start the first movie a little early so that the first 15, 20 minutes you had trouble seeing it because it wasn't totally dark yet? Or at least that's the way our local one was.
All right. And Logan reminds me, stranded at the drive-in, feeling like a fool. What will they say Monday at school?
Almost got trapped, man.
Hmm?
Almost got trapped just now. I thought Rick was hollering at me. I went over there to see what she said, and good lord, someone's gonna let me out the room.
Hmm.
She wanna talk. I don't wanna talk to her.
Of course, then there was when we got older and 6 or 8 of us would go to the drive-in.
All
But,
of them were in the trunk.
all but, I was going to say, there was only 2 of us sitting in the car. Everybody else was in the trunk.
Yeah, I was gonna. And how many had to get out of the trunk? Huh?
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah, the thing is that the tickets were only like $1 a piece or something, you know?
yeah.
Who the hell's echoing, Carrie?
What's that?
Ariel.
Ariel.
What happened?
Ariel.
You're
Echo.
echoing? Let me test to make sure. La 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 la.
La
What,
la
I'm
La la la
la.
la
echoing?
la.
I'm not echoing.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
I'm not. If I'm echoing, it's because of somebody else. I only got one mic on.
We are echoing through you.
All right.
You guys ever hear a Bronx echo?
Heard of what?
A Bronx echo.
Oh,
You
no.
yell out,
I've heard
hello!
of,
And you hear, shut the fuck up.
no. I've heard of Bronx Tier.
Nachos.
Not your
It
business.
was nice. It was nice when they started doing the radio thing because you'd go like in a pickup truck and have a boom box and everybody'd sit there in lawn chairs and stuff like that.
Mm.
It's harder to hide people in the back of a pickup truck though.
You put a old tarp and some tires in there, and they won't check it. Won't be the most comfortable for the people under them, but you can still get away with it.
Ariel does not hear an echo.
That's because Ariel's not up here anymore.
Oh. Oh, there's a missing avatar on the screen.
Boy, you don't miss a thing, do you,
I do
Finkel?
not. Nothing gets past me.
You can't be the Fink if you don't miss a thing. Do up it up it up it up.
Now you guys got me craving popcorn.
Well, I'm sure you've got some microwave popcorn somewhere in that house.
No, but I can
might-
microwave regular popcorn. Get a brown paper bag and put a quarter cup in the brown paper bag and fold the top over and nuke it for 2 to 3 minutes. But then you have to melt some butter separately.
Why separately? You just throw it in there with it. It'll melt.
I imagine that might get messy. I don't know.
Try it and find out.
Why
We'll
is
wait.
Danny is picking on me tonight? Wow, she's really got it. I'm in her crosshairs. It's all right, Danny. I know where you chat.
No, you only know one of the places she chats.
Yeah.
What should I watch tonight? More Ancient Aliens, or go back to West Wing, or what's
Back
good on
of your eyelids for cracks.
cracks cracks and that. Yeah, well, crack kills. Love you too, Danny. Love you too.
Watch the first 7 episode of Landman.
First, what? What's the first 7th
Seven,
episode?
seven episodes of Landman with Billy
No.
Bob Thornton.
Not familiar with Landman. Is it good?
Yeah, I'm liking it.
But I
Yeah,
said
you
it.
can watch a Christmas movie.
Yeah, Hallmark. Hooray for Hallmark.
Just shoot your eye out, kid.
I mean, if you've seen one Hallmark movie, haven't you seen them all?
Now they have like 3 different plots.
Oh, they have 3 plots now. Okay.
Yeah.
They're expanding. They're trying to be inclusive to the Hanukkah crowd and the Kwanzaa crowd.
Yeah, that was never my favorite Christmas movie.
What's a VTuber channel? Is that like YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
Oh. If I Google it, or if I YouTube it, VTube?
Virtual avatars.
Oh. Is it easy? Starting as a VTuber in 2024. These look like, moving avatars. That would be cool. I've seen some people do it. I don't know how they do that.
I'm not surprised.
I guess it's not really for geezers, is it?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Are we picking up what Killen's putting down?
Cart, when you say you just started Yellowstone, do you mean you just started like first season or just started the most recent season? If you just started, you've got a lot of good TV ahead of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's back.
I remember I didn't watch Yellowstone first because when it was first advertised, I thought it was something other than it was. So it wasn't until like I can't remember if there was 2. Yeah, if they were into the 3rd season, and I had to binge the first 2 seasons. And one of the things I thought, oh, I like this. Each season, they didn't do one of those, cliffhangers at the end of a season. They wrapped up each season.
Mm-hmm.
And so I watched the first 2, and I think they were about halfway into the 3rd. I watched the 3rd, and the 3rd season ended with a cliffhanger. And I had to wait months then for the next season.
I think we need to take Mr. Carey to the train station.
There you go.
I watched enough to know what that is.
I got a good one.
No, you don't.
While the camera was off, my daughter decided to go and thought it was cool to see what it was like to pluck her eyebrows. Apparently, she only did one and said, "That hurts." So I don't guess she'll be plucking her eyebrows no more. I know Finkel don't know what it's like.
I don't know what's like.
Plucking eyebrows.
Oh.
I'm wondering why you do.
Sure. Yeah.
My eyebrows are shaved.
I did think that he ended it well, though, Logan. The final episode. I was satisfied. Although my nurse tells me they're talking about doing a Rip and what's her name spinoff.
The actress that plays what's her name, is she the same one that played in the trying to think, the medieval England thing, or pre-medieval? I can't remember now.
Me either.
Yeah. All right, let me Google it.
Beth, yeah, Beth.
Yellowstone drama series. Okay. Kelly Riley. Okay. What other movies, or not movies, but Yellowstone, Flight. Oh, she was in Flight. Okay. Hunting Venice. Okay, I'm not seeing the one I'm thinking of. Pride and Prejudice. Here, Heaven is for Real. Bastille Day. No, okay. Apparently she's. I can't remember the name of the show, but it was an old. Yeah. Apparently it's a different lady. I like to binge watch during the day while I'm trying the rest of my weary bones. Oh yeah, I've been doing a lot of binge watching since COVID.
Now Taylor Sheridan did piss me off with 1883 when he killed that one girl in there.
Well, he warned you near the beginning.
Well, yeah, it kind of showed the one scene, but it's like she's not going to actually die. She's going to end up being the matron that starts the whole clan off, and that. And it's like, nope, we killed the gorgeous lady.
As she was narrating, she made references to her death all the way through the series, so we knew it was going to happen.
That was a good series, though, man. The way it gave a whole different view of wagon trains and any old westerns did and stuff. Yeah, 1923 is finally coming back in February.
There was the wagon train in Blazing Saddles where the one wagon was like separated, and the Indians let them go. Says, "Whoa, those are the darkest white people I ever saw."
Remember that one with Don Knott? Oh, go ahead.
He's doing the wagon is doing the circle all by itself.
Yeah.
Remember that one with Don Knotts where the wagon train, I can't remember the name of it, but he dresses up like an Indian. He goes, Indian, and he goes, "What tay? We know what tay." I don't know if you've seen that. It's like a Disney movie with Don Knotts. I think it's called Wagon Train.
A long time ago.
I don't remember that, but I do remember he wished he was a fish.
Yep.
Incredible Mr. Limpet.
Yes.
Yep.
Boom. Yeah. Was that from that movie, Logan? Shaker's Gun in the West? I remembered him doing that. Always liked, the Ghost of Mr. Chicken was another good one.
Yep.
But yeah, I always loved the Incredible Mr. Limpet.
He had the big old glasses on, that fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don Knotts, that's right. And he became a jailer in Meade County, right? Oh no, that was a sheriff's deputy.
No, but Shaky's Gun in the West, what Logan said, that was it that I was talking about. He went out west to be a dentist in that movie. Yeah, if you watch it, it's funny. He's talking to the Indian people, like, "What tay?" And the other one goes, "We know what tay. You what tay."
When I was a kid, we had a cop in town that everybody called Barney Fife. And they used to claim that he was only allowed to carry one bullet for his gun. Oh yeah, The Ghost of Mrs. Muir. It was a movie and then a TV show.
Oh, I didn't know it was a movie. I remember the TV show.
Yeah, the ghost was old sea captain, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was a movie first. People keep telling me that show that's on now called Ghost is good, and I've never checked it out.
A TV show or a movie?
Yeah, no, it's a TV show. It's a bunch of, I guess, ghosts living in a hotel or something.
Oh,
From what I gather from like commercials, I think the one lady can see them. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's right. In fact, I think the movie, it might have been somebody like Rex Harrison. I'm not sure. I'm kind of picturing the guy from the TV show. I'd have to look that up. Well, after you mentioned the beard, I could picture the guy.
Hmm.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, it was the movie was Rex Harrison and Gene Tierney.
Hmm.
The TV show was Edward Moher and Hope Lang.
After the
The
movie,
movie was 1947. The TV show was 21 years later.
oh, the movie Ghosts. I understand that it had a spike in men signing up for pottery classes.
Oh, Charles Nelson Riley was in it.
Oh, we're about to see something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a vague memory of that. And what did he do with that telescope? We don't want to know.
I think he smacked Charles Nelson Riley with it.
Oh, okay.
He could have been wearing brown pants, so we'll never know.
Oh,
To your question.
Oh, okay. Now I see what Finkel was saying.
what was Finkel
Kind of
saying?
sad. It's kind of sad when Logan has to explain Finkel's jokes to me.
Oh. Oh, was there a guy in that? I thought it was Demi Moore. Okay.
Ditto.
They did a remake of Roadhouse, didn't they?
Yeah, and it wasn't too bad because it didn't follow the original real close.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of like on its own, you know. It was like a different setup and everything. So it was actually pretty good. But you know, the original was better.
Like the original Red Dawn, that remake kind of sucked. Although I guess the remake was more realistic, but I still like the original.
I don't even remember the remake, but I'm sure I watched it.
Yeah.
Wolverines.
Yeah. Demi Moore played a Navy SEAL in G.I. Jane, and
Yeah.
I think she was famous for saying, "Suck my dick, Master Chief."
That's right. And then she got Chris Rock slapped.
Chris Rock.
It was Chris Rock, right? Yeah. Because that was the joke that he made at the Oscars, or was it the Grammys? What? Not Grammys. It's either the Oscars or the Golden Globes. Chris Rock made the joke about what's her name, Jada Pinkett, that she was doing a sequel to G.I. Jane, and Will Smith laughed until he saw Jada wasn't happy. Then he had to make a big deal about it.
Oh, that's right. The remake was North Koreans, not Cubans. That's right. Yeah, North Koreans. They're not doing so well in Ukraine, as I understand it. Having a rough go at it.
You're just not watching the right propaganda channels.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did I hear this? I heard it from. I think I heard it from Master Sergeant Retired.
Finkel,
Yes, sir.
you really believe the Ukrainians are winning that war?
No, I think they're struggling, but they're really doing well considering what they're up
Oh.
against. No,
Yeah,
I,
well,
I have a fear that they're going to lose, especially after January 20th. But you got to admit, they kicked some ass compared to. I mean, everyone expected them to fall within 3 months of the invasion. What was that? Was that 3 years ago?
It's
something
been a
like
while.
that. Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, you know, their reality star president was better than ours, I guess.
Yeah. Who would have imagined? Yeah, a comedy, a comedy actor would do so well.
Yeah, and you know what his comedy series was about?
Becoming president.
Yeah. You know, it's like about a comedian who becomes president, and then hello.
Life
Oh
imitates.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know Will Smith was part of the P Diddy thing.
Yeah, he's all. They're all into that shit, bro.
Oh,
That's what that song is. I'm watching you really meant. I'll be watching you every step you take.
oh.
It's a root of the Rembrandts or something.
No, it wasn't the Rembrandts. It was the Police.
Yeah, the Police. You're right.
Well, now that we've entered the conspiracy theory part of the show, I'm going to drop down. Everybody have a good evening.
You
Night.
too, Kim.
Day.
And you're not the
depending on
boss
where
of
you're at.
me. I'll
Well,
have
you
whatever
have-
kind of evening I want.
You, Muckster, you have the evening you deserve.
Oh.
Later.
We'll go
We'll
with
see you
that.
later.
Yeah.
See y'all later.
See ya.
Good night, everybody in chat.
Later.
Good night. I don't remember Jada's face, but I do remember when Will Smith got up and slapped Chris Rock. I thought they were playing around.
It looked like a setup at first, yeah, because the way Chris Rock was like sort of leaning forward and laughing and stuff, but then it became obvious that it was not set up.
Right.
Keep Muckster's name out your effing mouth. Like that.
Yeah, Will Smith's a tough guy. I'd like to have seen him do that if you know, like The Rock was hosting or somebody like that.
Mm. I mean, let's face it. You whether he took it seriously or not, if he gets up because he's defending his wife and he walks up to you and he slaps at you, and your initial reaction is you're laughing, that wasn't a very good slap.
You're like, what the hell just happened? Oh.
I remember it must have been Golden. I remember somebody asking Ricky Gervais about it later, because you know Ricky's Golden Globe monologues are legendary, and they said, "Would you have told that joke?" And he said, "No, no." He said, "I'd have probably made a joke about her sleeping with her son's friends."
Oh. Oh, ouch. Hmm. Oh my.
Well, it is true.
Yeah. Well, they admitted it.
I don't know. But I always wondered, in the pursuit of happiness, the character was struggling to sell these medical devices.
Yeah.
His wife had enough and she left. I wonder if she ever looked back and said, "Oops." I know my ex-wife has looked back and said, "Oops" a few times.
None of my mom's friends looked good because she didn't have hardly any friends. But my school teacher, back in the day,
Like you never dreamed of banging your friend's cougar mom.
I can't remember any of my friends having cougar moms. I'm trying to think of any of them that.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch.
Wasn't there one on Porky's? Oh, it was called Porky's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's his name's mom? But early on when I first started dating Holly, she took me to a jazz event at a restaurant, and her son was meeting us there, and that's when I met her son. And they started talking about one of the neighbor kids that Trent grew up with. He says, "Mom, you never guess Stifler's mom." Yeah, Stifler's mom. That's it. He says, "You'll never guess what he asked me." She says, "What?" He says, "Is your mom still rocking the two-piece?"
That's American, not yeah.
I'm sorry?
American Pie.
American Pie, that's it, not Porky's. Yeah. Okay.
But that's what it is, yeah.
And that one woman super glued his hand to the VCR tape and the EMS had to go.
No, Danny, I wasn't saying that. I was reading Logan's comment, just a few comments before. Like, you never dreamed of banging your friend's cougar mom. Yes, I know Danny's probably never dreamed of that, not even once. But I wasn't saying that. I was reading it.
Let's not sell Danny short. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, Porky's was completely different. Both movies struck me the same way, so I confuse them. Porky's and
same type of movie. Yeah.
Ricky has not been shy about the Diddy saga. I haven't really kept up with that. Who's Ricky?
Ricky Gervais, whatever his name is, the English dude.
Neither was Cat Williams. Who's Cat Williams?
Cat, a comedian.
Oh, okay. Ricky, don't lose my number. I think I'm going to pop some corn in a brown paper bag and find something on the boob tube. 10:23 p.m. Oh, 10:24. Where do I live? I live in Alexandria, Virginia. Why, who's asking? Does someone wish to meet me?
On the battlefield?
Is there another channel wanting to meet me on the battlefield?
Come on, Finkel, the battlefield.
Yeah, Alexandria, Virginia. Yeah.
Remember that little Tom and Jerry, that mouse? Put him up, put him up, put him up.
Now, if you're sending someone to get me, I'll be honest. It's Osceola Mills, Pennsylvania. It's not really Alexandria, Virginia.
The thing is, it's kind of confusing to meet Finkel on the battlefield since he lives in Virginia. And the last time he was on the battlefield, he was fighting for the North.
Thank you.
Really shitty. Wow, you're showing your age, Logan. It's a little bit longer than 30 minutes to Front Royal. In 30 minutes, I can get to a sign saying Front Royal this way. It's going to take me a little bit longer to get to Rome, New York. Yeah, I grew up in Rome, New York, and settled in not Rome, Italia, not Roma. What was the other one? English were ripped through Golden Globes Award. Birdie Live, Finkel. There was something else I wanted to respond to, but I lost it. I think it was a really shitty 30-minute drive. What is that? What am I looking at, Carrie? Oh, it's your arm. Okay.
Bag of fries. I'm hungry.
Oh, I wanted some popcorn.
Yeah.
You can't tour a car. You gotta leave it on the street. We'll sit right
Yeah.
behind him. See?
Finkel was in Rome when there was only 2 hills.
Yeah, there was me and my brother Remus. We were raised by a wolf. Do I have the right? Is that the right story? Romulus and Remus.
Remus and Romulus.
Remus and Romulus.
Romulus.
Yeah.
You know, that was when Carrie used to babysit for his nephews, and he'd say, "Okay, kids, you want me to read you a story? What do you want? What do you want us to read? You want me to read?" And they went, Uncle Remus." So he did.
No. Boo. 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 Finkel was a farmer in his former life. Green Acres is the place to be. Yeah, no. I did live on a farm in England when I was a kid. There was a little cluster of houses on the farm were actually, I think all the folks were Air Force folks. Put Mucks in the basement for that comment. Yes. Who has the power? Nikki, Ariel, somebody? Put Mucks in the basement. That was bad. Thank you.
It wasn't me who did that.
I'm just a guest.
Well, it wasn't me. And in this StreamYard, I can't see if he's in the basement.
I'm on probation. No, I don't.
All right.
Yeah, he's in the basement.
Oh, Customs Dog School is in Front Royal? I wonder if I should take my cameras out there. Harmony Hollow Road, south of Winchester. Oh, day trip. And when it gets warmer out, it's too cold for that right now.
I gave myself a timeout.
Oh, all right.
Okay, I was getting ready to defend you.
He's like that Order of Priests and the sequel to Da Vinci Code. What was that called? Where the albino priest kept whipping himself.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
The Da Vinci
Angels
Code.
and Demons.
Yeah.
They kicked you out of the country, Logan? Was it called England, or was that the name of them 20 plus tribes back then? Anglicans. Yeah. I'm procrastinating clicking the leave studio button.
Well, we're all going to be leaving in a half an hour because Nikki always ruins things, and it's pumpkin time.
Oh. So 11 p.m. is when the pumpkin pie is ready.
Because she has to get up early to sit in her living room.
No. I actually have to roll out of bed and go sit in front of the computer that's in the bedroom.
Oh, you want those work from home folks?
Yeah.
That's right. You told me that, and I keep forgetting. That's right. You got to watch out for those people who work from home, man. You just can't trust them. I'm kidding. All right.
Well, wait. Don't you work at home too?
Called me out.
I can't take naps when I'm at work.
See, I'm special.
Oh, was that Paul Bethany that played that role? Okay, I can picture him now.
Huh?
I remembered him from The Knight's Tale. He played Chaucer.
Oh, that was the same guy that did the announcing.
Yeah.
Okay, I never put that together. Well, now I have. Thank you. thank you, Logan, for making me aware of what I've been watching. Nightstill. Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
I
Anyway,
always like that movie.
for now, I'm going to wish you all a good night.
Alrighty.
If I don't see you before, Merry Christmas.
Adios.
Hey, you know what, Binkle? Let me
Yeah.
say this.
Okay.
Even if I see you before, have a nice Christmas.
Oh, okay. Likewise. All right. Cheerio, folks.
No,
See ya.
fuck off. God, he just hangs around forever.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah, Battlefield this, Battlefield. I mean, we couldn't even talk.
Yeah, Heath Ledger was good. He had good range. And he was cute.
Not judging. I got Sonny and Cher in my head. I got you, babe. I'm thinking, I got you, Muckster.
Yeah, don't sing that.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I won't.
a little game, man.
Stop.
Hey, Mr. Nicky, why so serious?
Humpty Dumpty, what?
I don't know why he's being so serious.
What do you say about Humpty Dumpty?
No, I think he said he was watching Tijuana donkey movies.
Oh, yeah, those are fun. Yes.
Oh, actually, he's watching NCIS.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
they have a new one this week?
No, it's on Ion. It's a
Yeah.
rerun.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
back
on
when
it. Yes, I catch that too.
back with the real cast.
Yeah.
Yep. That's actually a decent channel. They put some good shows on there.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who don't have cable, you have an antenna, you may be able to catch that one.
Yep.
Actually, this is on antenna.
I know. Okay, I have it on antenna too.
We just get PBS on antenna, so we have to have internet.
I redid mine. I'm up to 25 channels now, so 24. My bad.
I'm surprised there's any new shows that early, Logan. I would think they'd be waiting until beginning of the year.
Sometimes they get a head start, depending.
I never did do I was going to do a video on Christmas movies. Maybe I can throw it together to release on Wednesday.
Danny, you
Yeah,
don't.
Danny doesn't even watch TV.
Yeah.
I'm liking Matlock. I think they're only doing one season of Matlock. Seems like I saw something about Kathy Bates retiring.
Does that woman ever get old? It's like her face hasn't changed since I've seen her.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't look much, and it's not like she Barry Manilow herself either.
Right. I seen her in some Christmas movie.
Misery.
No, but Misery is good. No, it's a new. It's a new.
I think
I watched.
Misery is kind of the movie that
Yes,
that made
yes.
her famous.
Right. It got her the award, right?
Yeah.
She won. I think
No,
she won
she
the
might
Academy.
have. Yeah.
I think that she got an Academy for that one.
Did she play Mrs. Claus? You say about a Christmas movie. I'm trying.
No,
I'm
she's
trying
a
to picture
grandmother.
her.
I watched a couple movies this morning with Rick. We watched some movies, and she was in it. I can't remember what it was because I wasn't really interested in it, but whatever. But I was looking at her, and I was like, man, this lady, it's like she don't get old, man.
Logan says she's 77.
Oh, okay.
Like Cher and Dolly Parton.
Well, those two both have had lots of surgery.
Yeah.
But the thing I like about both of them is they don't pretend any different. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I've had it done.
Yeah, don't act like this is natural when you know it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Dolly Parton's breast was the biggest thing back in the 80s. Like, did them done? Or I guess she
Dolly
did have them
Parton's
done.
breasts were the biggest thing. Do you realize you just said that?
Yeah. But no, she
Takes
enhanced
a lot of
them
money
or-
to look this cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize they done anything, and I didn't think they did anything like that in the 80s, unless she stuffed them.
Dude, they've been doing that forever. Back in the 60s, they were doing that.
I was
Oh, did
going to
they?
say it's sick. Yeah, that goes back.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No wonder she's big on the country charts back then.
Well, I think
No,
she was big on the country charts back then because she had a hell of a good voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was more natural back then anyway. So she's always wore,
Yeah.
I don't know if she's always wore wigs, but
Yeah.
she probably ain't got no hair on her head, for all I know.
Yeah, Logan says Dolly did not have the stuff.
Most definitely she didn't. She can't write either. A horrible songwriter.
People used to think my grandma looked like Dolly Parton.
No wonder she got married 6 times.
Then she have a big rack. Not that I paid attention. I mean, that's my grandma.
Well,
I'm just saying, you
I
would
was going to say
notice.
something, but I'll be nice.
I mean, when I gave her a hug, I wasn't like 10 miles away with my fingers barely gripping her shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get knocked in the head when I was little, hugging underneath her. So
How long are you going to talk about your grandmother's boobs?
oh, I was done.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
They're long, so it's a long conversation, bro.
Yeah, it's a big subject. If boobs that big, Earl, you wouldn't be able to write either. Imagine trying to see a piece of paper over those girls.
Oh, I write them all right. I slap it and just jump on it and write it.
Chat and play after dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do it in the morning. She's not stupid when she sits down and thinks about it.
Alrighty. I think I'm done.
I thought you'd never be done.
I think I'm done.
My daughter smoked them French fries all the way in there and wanting to take them from me after I've sat here for 15 minutes waiting for them.
You eating French fries?
Yeah, I was hungry.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like
So I-
his sweet potato fries.
Those
Those
are
are
good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably cart. Why not? I know some of us have no life.
Hi, Ben.
Alrighty. You all set, Carrie? Don't harass me anymore.
Okay.
That'd be Christmas Eve for you, Cart.
That's a bunch.
You know, I saw there's a English Law and Order also.
Probably sucks. They talk funny over there.
Yeah, nobody know what they're saying.
Some kind of gibberish.
Well, bloody hell, Captain. I think she's dead. Call the inspector.
One day, honey. It sucks, right?
Oh, okay. The Battlestar remake was pretty good.
Click, 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 click. Who's clicking their mouse?
That's me. I'm clicking away. And when you hear that, that's me. The wheel thing on there.
Christmas Eve actually used to be our big Christmas dinner. You know, the Christmas Day meal, we had, you know, the traditional ham and or turkey, but it was more like I don't know, I don't remember if we always sat around the table or not. But Christmas Eve was like sort of a more ceremonial thing. Yeah. Finkel said the noise you heard was him chomping his popcorn. Hey Finkel, did you ever figure out who texted you?
We will rock you. It's my girlfriend.
We will. Yeah. Good old melanoma. Oh, I remember her, Logan. Yeah, she was a cutie.
Don't know her. I'd have to look her up. Oh.
So did anybody look at that video that Killen sent to us?
Oh, I
Just
watched
to look,
part of it.
yeah, it'll be on YouTube, and then I'll watch it later.
Yeah, I watched enough to get the gist of what it was about.
Monitor. Nikki.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it's about now.
Checking all drivers, testing them for alcohol.
Okay, I was thinking that was it, but then I was wondering if I'd gotten it mixed up with another video I saw today.
That's what I understood.
Oh, that's right, the car thing. Yeah. Yeah, I Googled it to make sure it was real, and then apparently it is.
Is it real or is it fake?
No, is it real or is it Memorex?
No, you're right.
And you got to be a little old to remember those commercials. You know you're old when you remember thinking, ooh, these 8-tracks are cool. Because you can just put them right in your car and everything.
Right. I got some upstairs somewhere.
I gave all mine away quite a while ago, and I guess they're kind of a collector's item now.
Yeah, if you get some good ones,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. So,
I still like CDs.
yeah. Shit, I got a bunch of cassettes, man.
Most of the cassettes I had were was stuff I recorded.
Yeah,
President Vault.
I got those, and I got like a bunch of mixtapes, cassettes,
Yeah.
shit that I bought.
My mom used to use a cassette tape to tape like singing at church and stuff, and caught my dad's voice on there, so I'm at least can hear what my dad sound like.
Right.
Because the old 8mm, they just didn't have audio or nothing. You just had the camera you aimed, but you didn't get to hear anything.
So Logan, I think I might have told the story here before. When I was in college, Steve Martin was just really hitting it big. And he was playing Pittsburgh, and a bunch of us were going down, got tickets for it at the, I think he was at the Heinz Arena. But anyway, as we're going down in the car, we're talking about Steve Martin and some of his bits and that we knew about. And either I or somebody else mentioned about, he actually, when he's serious, he plays banjo really well. And the one guy that was with us, Jack, he says, yeah, he goes, he plays piano too. And I'm like, really? And I thought I knew a bit about Steve Martin because I'd read his Rolling Stone bio and stuff. I did not know he played piano. And then Jack was talking about him. And finally I said, Jack, you realize you just spent, and I don't know at the time, concert was like $12.50 or whatever. I said, but you just spent $12.50 for a ticket to go see Steve Allen.
Yeah.
We're going to see Steve Martin. Anyway, you'd have to know Jack.
Yeah.
Jack
So
grew up in England.
he still went? Did he still go?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he liked it. Jack was a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. You show up and you're like, wait a second. Look at the tickets again.
Yeah.
How come he's not wearing his big glasses and stuff? Who is this guy?
He's not wild and crazy.
Yeah. In fact, I remember that was his opening act. Oh God, I just forgot the guy's name. But anyway, it was like nobody knew who the guy was from his name, even though he had been in realized later he'd been in a popular rock group in the 60s. But anyway, when he came out, he says, I know nobody knows John Sebastian. He says, none of you know who I am. But once I play this one song, you will know. And he starts into Welcome Back, the theme from Welcome Back, Kotter. And everybody's like, oh, it's that guy. But he'd been in the Loving Spoonful in the 60s. King Tut. He's my favorite honky. Honky
Oh, yeah.
buried with his donkey. Born in Babylona, moved to Arizona, King Tut.
They sing it so when I was a kid.
Some Native American tribes, a woman could divorce a guy just by like
Setting his
putting his
stuff outside the tent.
Yep. He just put his stuff outside. He comes home and he goes, "Okay, I guess I gotta find me another woman."
Or
Yeah.
actually, the teepee.
Is that how you did it, Nikki? More or less. Just threw his shit out. And don't you come back. Son of a bitch.
The first one, no. The second and third one, yes. I even paid for it.
Oh, nice.
But by the way, Danny, if it's even in Cheyenne, is the S word a bad word? I remember Russell Means saying what it was in Lakota. The word that we all learned that was meant an Indian woman. It is not a good word, at least according to Russell. By the way, if you're not following chat at all, I'm sure I sound crazy. I keep going from category to category.
I'm not even looking at chat. I'm sorry, guys.
But that's where the King Tut came from, and how I thought of the Native American divorce.
You have the pictures over there. You gotta knock them off.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, is that what it originally? It was a French word. Okay. Yeah, I didn't remember. Just remember him saying that it was not a nice word. I know I'm dancing around it. Basically, it's like the same word that we all say that the English and Australians use a lot that we don't use here.
Cracker.
Yeah.
Saltine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cart. I wasn't ignoring anyone. I was something for Carrie, and I had to send him the stuff, and I'm like deleting stuff over here.
Sure. Worry more about Carrie than you do Cart. I'm sorry, Cart. I'm sorry he's like that. Yeah, me and Nikki love you guys, Cart. We don't care what Ariel thinks.
I'm not the host over here, so. What are you gonna say?
Nothing.
What's your middle name? Wah?
Wah wah.
I don't have a middle name, Nikki. None of us do. None of my brothers and sisters have a middle name.
I don't have a middle name Nikki either.
Okay.
It sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, my middle name's not Nikki either.
Listen, there's a lot of guys with the name Nikki. Don't get it twisted.
Actually, My middle name is Gene.
Oh, Gene.
My father's name was Eugene D.
Yeah.
His middle name was just the D.
Yeah.
And he told my mother he did not want any of his sons called Eugene because he'd always hated his name. So she slid his name. My oldest brother was James D. And she gave me Daniel Gene.
Yeah. Gene.
So she kind of slid his name in anyway.
Gene is Genio in Spanish. And
Okay.
and Eugene is Eugenio.
No, I kind of like that better. Sounds
That's
fancier.
Eugene.
El
Yeah.
Genio is here.
Like U for the U, Eugenio. Eugenio. Yeah. I know a lot of people with that name. You know what's funny? Sorry. I've known the guy my whole life. And his name is Eugene, and I've always knew his dad, but I didn't know that was his dad, because like his dad was married to he had a woman somewhere else, and I never seen him with his dad. And then years later, I found out that was his father. I was like, oh, that shit makes sense now, man. Then I started looking at it, I never did put two and two together, but yeah, they do look alike, kind of.
I know. Nikki in French would be La Nikki. And Carrie in German is Zedumkov.
Nikki in French is really Wawaniki.
Yeah. Les wah.
Yeah, that's it. Sounds better in French.
Well, that is that's the great thing. And I can't do, the accents, but like French, they can call you whatever they want and it sounds good. It's like, they'd be like, Le mousse la la poule. And it's like, oh, that's so great. And they're like saying, you are the fucking dumbest piece of shit I ever met. On the other hand, you get a language, like German and Chinese both.
Right.
They're like saying, I really love you. You're a wonderful person. And what we hear is, you son of a... It's like, oh, okay. Anyway.
You guys.
That's my linguistics for tonight. In Italian, it just always sounds like they're talking about food. El mood. El dente. Voulez-vous vous say avec moi? C'est quoi?
Oh my goodness, it is past pumpkin time.
I was waiting to see how long it was going to take you to notice.
Don't lose your slippers. Your glass slipper. Run.
All right. I will see you guys later.
All righty. Have a good night.
All righty.
All right.
Have
bye.
a good one.
Go away.
The only thing pumpkin about her is her head. She's a redhead, guys. She's a redhead. I'm joking. These are jokes.
Just the three of us. We can make it if we try.
And we're not trying. Thank you.
Me and you against the world.
I'm sitting there talking. I look and I'm gone. Ha 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 ha.
Cheeseburger in paradise. Danny, are you saying goodnight or were you saying goodnight to Nikki?
I think to Nikki. I don't know.
I wasn't sure because she put the sleepy face with it.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to sleep myself. I ain't slept at all, really.
Yeah, well,
I kept the dog up all night last night. He's still sleeping. He's probably gonna wake up later when I go to bed.
Seems like a good time to shut down. We actually got, half a dozen people in here. That's a big one for us.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for being here. Danny, I'm so glad you're coming back around again. Cart, we love having you dance to our chat. And Logan, you were here too.
Yep. Y'all be good.
Have a good one.
All right, Carrie. We'll see you.
Thank you.
We'll see you, Carrie.
See y'all.
And yeah, we really, really do appreciate y'all coming in.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time